dancing into Friday. I'm so excited to be here, especially because Boaz.
Yeah.
You are taking us into
It's
the
a
weekend.
big day, Mikey.
It's a big day. Tell us why it's such a big day.
After months and months of work, we are finally premiering the Pittsburgh mascot, Polka, right here on Talk Pittsburgh in just a couple minutes. I am thrilled. So basically, I had this idea. Let's create an anthem for our Pittsburgh mascots. Let's have it be a polka song. And we filmed it. We made this crazy music video with dozens of mascots. You can see behind the scenes, it was really insane. So not only are we going to share the music video, we even made a making of documentary, like the Pittsburgh mascot polka behind the music.
That's what I hear behind the music. I showed up for the last portion of this, so because I was curious. I wanted to see.
Obviously, you wanted to see what was going on.
How you got all of these mascots in the same room, but of course you did, because it's like you're their leader.
Well, that's very kind of you. I wish I was, because not every mascot was there who I called, but we did pretty well, and it was a great showing, and I'm really excited to share it.
This is so Pittsburgh.
With the world.
Yes.
Only here on
love
KDK TV.
Okay, so stay tuned for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted to talk about this because it was funny. This was a few days ago. Scott Danka, our Talk Pittsburgh photographer.
Oh, yeah, I've met him before.
You know that guy, right? We were out shooting something, and we noticed that they were putting up the tree on the side of the Horns building, the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, there has to be a lot of history behind that and to that building. So I started to do a little bit of digging.
Okay.
And apparently the building opened back in 1849. It was one of Pittsburgh's first major department stores. So back then, we're talking circa early 1900s, the window displays, the tree lighting, this became the start of the city's holiday celebration.
So fancy in there, and everyone's so dressed up.
This was the destination, Boaz. Like, you got dressed, let's just say in your Sunday best, and you came downtown you stood in line to see Santa. I mean, the line would wrap around the building.
Wow.
You would check out the window displays. They even had a tea room. They had a toy floor. They had a bakery.
See, I miss department stores. I wish they were still around. Like, this looks so fun.
It really did.
Did you go there when you were a kid? Because they were still open until the 90s.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. They closed in 1994. But the tree on the corner of the building, it still lives on. And the tree is 6 stories. It's 2,500 lights, 2,000 ornaments, and it was the first outdoor electric Christmas tree.
Really?
And we were ahead of New York and Chicago.
That's incredible. Do you know that Andy Warhol used to work at Horns also?
Really?
Yeah. I think he did like window dressing when he was like a kid. Yeah.
I could see that happening. Yeah. So you can still see, we were down at Oktoberfest when that was happening, and we walked past the Horns, and we were looking up, Jordan and I, and we saw some of the markings. Like, you can still see like the Horns, 1849 and 1879.
Yeah. I wonder if there's anything inside still left.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't know.
AHN offices, I think.
Yeah, but it is called the Unity Tree, but we still say the Horns Christmas tree because we live in Pittsburgh.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, I'm surprised we don't call it what it was before Horns.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, since we're getting into the holidays, we've got some holiday rapid fire questions. We're gonna be sort of quizzing each other how we feel about this.
Okay.
Okay, so question number 1, Mikey.
Yes.
Would you rather, oh no, you're supposed to ask me this, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you this one.
Okay, Mikey, ask me a question.
I think this is a better one
Hit
for
me.
you.
Okay.
Would you rather your house guests arrive 15 minutes early or 15 minutes late?
15 minutes early for sure.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing that stresses me out. You invite people over for a party starts at 7, it's 7 o'clock, you're at home being like, I know. And then it's like they arrive at 7:10 and you're like, I wish someone was there. I think a good thing to do is call a friend and be like, come over 5 minutes before the party starts, and then you just sort of feel a little calmer.
It's right. I so agree with that because I feel like I've done so much work to get ready, and I just want people to get here.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, now it's my turn to ask you. Oh, I understand how questions work. Okay, real tree or fake tree?
Oh, definitely fake tree, but I do love a real tree. It's just a lot of work. I love the way a real tree smells. Yeah, for sure. So, okay, most overrated holiday food.
Ooh, boy, I feel like a lot of them are overrated. I mean, like fruitcake, I feel like is the joke that people don't like fruitcake because it has all that weird.
Do you feel that way?
I've had some bad fruitcakes. I've had some okay fruitcakes. You know what? They have all these, whatever. We've got more questions to get to. Okay, I ask you another one. Do you, open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning?
Christmas morning. I had a friend who opened all of her gifts on Christmas Eve. Their
Very
family,
divisive.
that was their tradition.
Yeah.
And I was just like, well, what's left for Christmas morning? That's the magic of the Christmas.
Yeah, you wake
day.
up and there's nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about that. All right. Well, I have some news to report.
Big news
Big
in the
news
newsroom.
In the newsroom. I have officially moved my desk. I was sitting.
Do we have the breaking news?
Kind of
Can we put that
across
on?
from the Talk Pittsburgh team.
Yeah.
Just due to logistics. But now I have moved right next to our producer, Alante.
You could touch him,
I could
tap him on the
touch him.
shoulder
He
without
loves
even
me
moving.
so much. No, really, we have this kind of brother, sister, sibling
Yeah.
rivalry going on,
Yes.
and I don't know if he's happy or sad. I think he's sad. I'm next to him, but now I can bother
He looks
him.
really happy, I think. I think that's Alante looking thrilled right now.
I can tell just the excitement that so now I get to poke fun at him more, and then he pokes fun
Yeah.
at me, but he usually starts it.
And just
Like,
poke
he's
him,
an
literally. You're
instigator.
just in poking range. Yeah.
So we have a lot of fun with that. But there's something going on with you. I heard you voiced a dog.
I voiced a dog. So Humane Animal Rescue of Pittsburgh, HARP, they called me up and said, we're doing this new program. We're making a little promo video. Would you be the voice of a dog? And I said, sure.
Absolutely.
So I think we've got a little bit to play for you. What day is it? Wait, it's my Barks and Recs day. Oh man, I am so ready for this. Hi, nice to meet you. Really looking forward to spending the day together. Oh boy. Oh, thank you. Perfect. That's good. Am I convincing
you
dog?
are a very convincing dog,
So
yes.
this is to launch this new program they're calling Barks and Recs, which is basically this volunteer field trip program. So you give the shelter dog sort of this much needed break from the kennel. So you can go, you pick up a dog and you can take it for a walk in the park. You can bring it home to your house. You could take it out for a pup cup. And it offers the dogs these sort of valuable enrichment. It's sort of, it is, sort of a stress-free environment for them. And it also gives the shelter info because it's like they know what the dogs are like there, but what's it like when you take them to the park? How do they act in a house?
Yeah, I love that. So
Yeah.
they get a chance to get out a little bit and smell some fresh air. How did you get that gig?
I got an email. We've done stuff with HARP before. We've gone
Right.
there. They've come here and they're like, hey, we want to make this video to tell people about this program. Would you be the voice of a dog? And obviously I said yes, I'd be honored. So
I love that.
it officially launches on Monday, which is National Take a Hike Day. So go pick up a dog, take it
Perfect.
for a hike.
You're doing good things in the community.
Voicing dogs, yes.
All right, well, it turns out that two of my favorite foods, they are a winning combination for your health. I was so excited when I heard this.
Yeah.
My husband thinks I'm weird for eating these two things together, but blueberries and walnuts, if you've never had them together,
Yeah.
you need to try it. It's so good. So
Okay.
it turns out that walnuts, they provide anti-inflammatory omega-3s, which are fatty acids. And then the blueberries, which are rich in antioxidants, they protect the brain and enhance neuronal signaling. So together, they can help protect against age-related cognitive
wow.
decline in a very powerful way. So of course, I brought some in for us to try.
Should I eat it together?
You should eat it together.
In one bite?
Yes.
Okay.
Try it. Tell me what you think.
It's nice together. Walnuts, I'd say, are probably one of my least favorite nuts.
What?
Like I love almonds, I love hazelnuts. I even like pecans better.
Walnuts are like #1 for me.
Really?
Why would you not love
They
a
taste
walnut?
sort of bland to me. They're not that flavorful. With the blueberries, I love blueberries.
As-
Like with the blueberry, it tastes great, and especially
I'm
if I'm going to be,
disheartened. I'm
gonna live
disheartened by
forever.
this. Yeah, you are going to live forever, thanks to the walnut
Oh my
and
gosh,
the blueberry.
I'm firing on all cylinders in a way I haven't never done before. This is insane.
Yeah, so Desiree.
I can see the Matrix.
Gross. She's here. She's a wonderful content creator. She's going to be with us a little bit later on in
Here,
the show.
have a blueberry and a walnut.
So we figured we bring her in, have
I just
a
want to make sure
blueberry.
we're all our brains are just firing. All the synapses are going.
So now if you eat that, apparently your memory and your brain is going to be a little bit stronger. So Boaz, he's going to quiz us now that we're so much smarter.
Okay.
What do you have for us?
You feel like
Boaz?
it's taken its effect? Those
Is there
blueberry
a
and
time
walnuts?
on the recipe?
It takes
It's supposed to
effect
happen now.
immediately.
Oh, okay.
You all have better memories. Okay, and to prove it, we're going to give you this little test. So
Okay.
first up, I'm going to show you a photo, and I want you to remember that photo. Okay, you just have a few seconds to look at it, take what you can. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
All right, you got that? Great. Another question. Do you remember the Disney classic Beauty and the Beast?
Yes.
What is the name of Belle's dad?
What does that have to do with the picture?
Nothing. Just be done. But that photo might come up later.
Didn't they say like Monsieur or something?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know.
It starts with an M. Yeah, Maurice.
Maurice.
Our photographer
Okay,
Scott
thanks.
knows.
Thanks,
Okay.
my friend.
All right, great. We have that. Take a look at the second photo over here. Okay, remember this one? You got it?
Yes.
Okay,
sure.
great. Okay, fantastic. Now I'm going to read a list of numbers.
Oh,
1, 6, 3, 5, 8, 1, 7. What was the second number I said?
1365817.
What was the second number?
3.
163.
Scott. Scott, our photographer, is just going
wanna
crazy.
come
He hasn't
play
even
the game?
had a blueberry or a walnut yet.
I don't think this is working.
Okay, now we're going back to
another
the photos.
blueberry.
Was it
It was
1635817?
6 was the second number.
Okay.
Okay. And
blueberries.
now remember that first photo I showed you? Yeah, you need more
Okay.
blueberries and walnuts. What color sweatshirt was the girl on the left wearing?
Red.
Yeah, it says fuchsia, but that's close enough.
Okay.
Great job. I think the walnuts did that one. And now in the second photo I showed you, do you remember how many crosswalks were in that picture?
Oh my goodness.
6.
4.
4.
4.
Okay, let's
Four
add
major
those
ones.
together. 8. Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Oh.
We were close.
Wow, that's a lot of crosswalks.
Oh my
that would
God,
never
this is
happen
hard.
in real life. Where did that
Desiree,
picture come
great
from?
job.
I thought the 2 counted as just
It's
like,
true. What is a
Yes.
crosswalk? Where does one crosswalk end and another
So
begin?
have we proven that this works?
I don't know. Scott, I think, got most of them right over here, and he doesn't.
Eat
He's
walnuts.
allergic to walnuts.
Okay, well maybe he had some blueberries. Maybe.
Maybe
Okay.
that might have done it. Okay. Well, I do want to mention the other week we hung out with Joe Conklin,
Yeah.
who's planning this crazy skateboard event called Shred Till You're Dead on Polish Hill. They're going to go down the steep hill, and they were also going to construct this ring of fire. While we were there, he'd gotten all the permits sorted, and here we actually see footage from the actual event. Yes, the ring of fire, it's flaming, and these people are running through it. I was watching some footage online, and sometimes the people were catching fire
know.
after they went through,
What?
and then they'd have to they would have to sort of mat them down with like a fire blanket.
Well, I remember when you previewed this
Yeah.
story, they shut down the entire street in order to do this.
Oh my
now
gosh,
I
yeah.
see why. I mean, this brought out
Do we
a
have the
lot
footage
of
of me going through the ring of
You
fire?
did not do
Oh my
it.
gosh.
No, you didn't.
I did it, but I think we lost that video for some reason. That's
Yeah.
too bad.
I mean, but this is something that really gets people out into the community. Even if
Yeah.
you don't skateboard, like, this is a must-see.
It's incredible. And they built all those things. They custom built these ramps. They built that ring of fire. When I was there, Joe was like figuring out how to rig it up and light it on fire. So, yeah,
That is
it
amazing.
was pretty incredible.
Yeah, I'm so cool that we got that video.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right. Well, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Why fit in when you were born to stand out?
Like us.
Yes, like us. Learn how breaking from the need to blend in with a crowd can open the door to genuine belonging.
And dinner disasters meet your match. Find out how the smart kitchen tech could change the way that you cook.
In this AI world, technology is moving fast, but what if it could get dinner on the table fast too? I'm here with Chef Anthony, and we are here at Dawn's Appliances. Tell me about the newest, the latest.
Yeah, so the latest and greatest is the Gourmet AI, the SKS version of this wall oven. It literally has a camera in there, and it'll generate, recognize the food, help us along the steps of cooking. Whereas a lot of the new menu-driven stuff, takes around 5 to 10 steps. This is going to, recognize it and really cut it in half for us. So for today, we are going to do a rack of lamb, and we're going to do some roasted vegetables underneath, like some sweet potatoes, some zucchini and squash, things like that. But this is your standard rack of lamb. We got it salt and peppered. I feel like
And this might be a little difficult for some people to manage, but we're gonna pop this in the oven. You're gonna show us how it works.
that's what I'm doing
All right,
best.
let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
head over there.
So right now, this just comes in the wall oven.
Yeah, this is just in the wall oven, this feature in SKS. So we're gonna actually open the wall oven up. We're gonna put this right in here, and there's a camera on the glass, guys. That's where it's hidden. There's 2 lights. It's gonna really recognize everything that's in the oven and kind of scan it. There it is, first up on the list, rack of lamb. And it really gives you like the synopsis. It'll say, look, 2 to 4 pounds. The probe is required. It'll show us where to put that roast probe. So we're gonna open that oven door, swing it around, and really pop that roast probe in. Fires right in, just like everything. And that's really the guided cooking. So it'll say probe is connected. Just give us some notes. We're gonna hit next on it. Right now, we'll turn off when we're finished. So it'll say rock and roll. So you're
That's
good to go.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It's
so we
nice
have
and
some
easy.
time, but I think we can speed things up.
You're right. Let's make it fast.
Chef Anthony, this looks great. I really try not to say the magic of TV, but we are talking AI. So you have one already done for us.
The gourmet AI of TV, yeah. But I mean, it really does all the work. Gives you the right internal temps, the right cooking procedures. I feel like that's, kind of where all the proof is. So we'll let that rest a minute. We're gonna make the chimichurri, which is just quick, easy, and fun. So garlic, salt, pepper, red chili flake, okay? We'll fire some of that in, okay?
I love chimichurri.
Me too. It's fresh, it's easy. I feel like you could use it kind of any time of year, basically. You know what I mean?
Just a lot of chopping.
A lot of chopping. If you're good with a knife,
chopping.
give that to the person in the room that's really good with a knife. So tarragon's in here, thyme's in here, parsley, scallions, you know what I mean? And then we're just gonna add some acidity. We'll put some red wine in. You guys could use some lemon juice, some other citrus too. I have some fun with that. And then we'll finish it with some graza, which is like a better oil to have. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Tell me more about graza. I don't know anything
It has a cute, it's super sizzle. They're one of my favorites.
Okay.
So you can let this sit, you can let it rock and roll, but we're just gonna mix this up and let it have fun. That'll sit here. Now, time to check out AI. We'll see what they do. See how they
We're able to cook this up.
They came to play. So, these are perfect chops. We love to do it like this. Serve it
It's a
down.
full dinner. You have your roasted veggies too. Everything cooked perfectly.
And it does a one pot thing. You know what I mean? You don't have to mess around with what's happening today. And you can enjoy, entertain, run your day, and gourmet AI is gonna make it.
Oh my gosh, this looks so good.
Isn't that fun and easy? I'll throw a little extra garlic on there for you. You know what I mean?
Good, because we are wrapping things up. Okay, I gotta give this a try.
Wrap it up, check it out, but it's really just gonna make another layer, making it easier for
I was gonna lose that plate.
It's all right.
So
That's
aggressive
what friends
with
are
my
for. It's what friends are for. We got this,
Out of this world.
Excellent.
So good.
Excellent. I feel like
Amazing.
It's a solid, right?
Okay, I'll just be here.
Right.
Wow. I've never seen an oven that fancy. It's like you can watch Netflix on that thing.
I know.
There are so many little things.
Probably can.
I'm surprised you even have to put the food in at this point. It feels like you just the oven's closed, you're just like rack of lamb, and it just sort of gets the food from the back and pulls it into the piers, sucks it in from a store.
It all looks so good.
Yeah, it's amazing. Well, thanks to Don's Appliances for sponsoring this segment.
Yeah, and maybe you've planned your holiday meal, but if you haven't started Christmas shopping, hey, don't worry. A pop-up event with locally made gifts is happening this weekend. We'll show you what's in store. That's next. Want the perfect holiday gift with a local touch? Well, you're in luck. You can find unique locally made gifts at a pop-up market this weekend. Carrie Nardini, director of I Made It Market, and jewelry artist Lucy Kelly brought this amazing spread to us today. So tell us a little bit about I Made It Market and what you can find there, because I think people are looking to just go maybe to one place and knock it all out at the same time. At least I am.
I hope so. Yeah. So we have so much going on. We have this Saturday at the Block Northway, and next Saturday at the Gallery of Mount Lebanon, and each one is going to have over 100 artists.
Okay.
So there's a variety of different kinds of items, like you can see on this table. We will have food, distilled beverages, everything handmade you can think of. So jewelry, clothing, even things like pet items, children's items, and then home decor. So there's going to be all of these things all in one
Basically,
place.
something for everyone.
Yeah.
And Lucy, you're going to be one of the featured artists there. Tell us a little bit about how you got started making jewelry, of which you're wearing right now, and it's gorgeous.
Thank you very much for the compliment. Well, how I got started making jewelry, it's always a long and winding tale. It was something to keep my hands busy, but it was at the start of my business, was an I Made It Market way back when. Do you remember Rock the Block?
Yes.
In Southside work. So, no, Southside. So yeah, this is gonna be my 16th I Made It for the holidays, which is just unbelievable, and I love being there. I specialize in upcycling vintage costume jewelry, and I'm with really great company there, because there's a lot of artists there who have been there as long as I have or longer.
Yeah, and that necklace, it's so cute.
Thank you.
It's so
Thank you.
bright. It's so
Thank you.
fun. How long does it take you to make something like that?
So these are made with all vintage costume jewelry pieces, so they're vintage enamel pins. So how long it takes, I actually batch my work. I was explaining this to someone the other day, so probably about half hour, 45 minutes hands-on. But then there's I know, right? But then there's like the searching and the finding and the putting it all together and the cleaning and all of that. That's like the fun, unpaid part of it.
You make it sound so easy. All right, right, so we're going to get to some of the items on the table, but let's start, Lucy. This is something that these jewelry items are something that your friend made.
Yes, yes. So another longtime artist. We're actually both some of the sponsors for the I Made It for the Holidays show. This is Juxtaposition. So she is my dear best friend. We travel and do shows together, and she specializes in creating jewelry out of upcycled silverware. So what you see there are rings made from spoon handles and typewriter keys. So
Spoon handles?
Yeah, right? Yeah, they're made from spoon handles. She cuts them, polishes them, bends them, and they are wildly popular. If you come and see her booth, you'll see she has a giant trough with a bunch of rings in it. So
That's so cool. Such a unique idea. Okay, Carrie, what else do we have on the table? I'm immediately drawn to the
Oh,
spices
sure.
here.
These are Steel City Salt Company. They're in Mobile. I have so many of these in my spice cabinet. So they will be there on our first floor. Each of these events has 2 floors. And so these are some of the different flavors of salt that they have, and you can use that pretty much for everything. They even have sweet ones too.
I love that.
We have over here actually Vanilla Concept. She is an Irwin artist, and she makes different products out of vanilla beans. One of the things she says is you can make your creamer with it. So instead of having something with a bunch of nasty ingredients, you can get your own cream and use hers. I do that actually myself. So
Oh, I love that. And anything vanilla, I love. We have 30 more seconds. What's a hot item? What do you expect that's going to run off the shelves? People are going to love
we
it.
have some things like Pittsburgh based too. That's a big deal. Is anything that kind of for people maybe expat, people that are out of town that are Pittsburghers. We have things that really harken back to Pittsburgh.
Oh, it's so unique, this Pittsburgh item. It's
And
so
lots
cool.
of recycled, repurposed, and the food. For instance, something that'll be off the shelves.
Yes.
Those are nut rolls from Glencoe Gourmet. You should try one, and they will definitely sell out.
Oh, I will try one. Thank you so much, ladies. Such amazing items. Well, the I Made It Market for the Holidays is this Saturday at the Block Northway on McKnight Road. And you can shop their retail store all season long at the mall at Robinson. Well, the Pittsburgh area is home to hundreds of mascots, and Boaz, you've met a lot of them over the last few years as part of our Mascot Madness series.
Oh, Mikey, I sure have, but my mascot dreams have grown even bigger. And today, I am premiering my most ambitious mascot project ever. It is the Pittsburgh Mascot Polka. People in the studio are celebrating.
Yes.
Everybody is excited for this. And so you at home might be wondering, what is the Pittsburgh Mascot Polka? How did they come to be? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we actually made a short documentary to explain everything. So I was watching this documentary about the recording of We Are the World, when they brought that musical supergroup together in the mid-1980s, and it got me thinking, we should do something like that, except have it be for all the Pittsburgh mascots, and have it be a polka song instead, and let's not have any kind of altruistic reasoning behind it. And so I decided to get to work. I called up the Polka Maniacs.
It's always been a childhood dream of mine to write a polka song for mascots. It's kept me up nights.
And then, of course, I had to get all the mascots to sign on, and that was a little harder. Yeah, I'm trying to reach Steely McBeam. No, I already did leave a message, but is there another number I could call to get a hold of him? Kenny, I can't hear you. Give me a call back when you get off the Jackrabbit.
Hey, someone's here to see you. It's like a dog, like a bear.
Oh, yeah, must be Wild Thing. What about Jalapeno Hannah? It is good to hear your voice, Mr. Water Heater. Yeah, I understand Oliver Onion's not there, but is Bacon Bert there?
Hey, Boaz.
Oh, sorry, I'm on the phone with a chipmunk. Cheese Chester, I'm just really trying to get a hold of one of the pierogies today.
We can't reserve the studio for mascots, Boaz. We have other shows to do.
There's nothing you can do. There's no way you can change. Okay, fine. Litterbug can't make it. We needed a location for the music video, so I called up our friends at Bottle Rocket. They normally have a strict no animals policy there, but I promised I would clean up if there were any accidents. Well, I think everyone will then be screaming inside at a certain point, too. We had dogs, we had bears, we had birds, we had chocolate bars, we had chipmunks. I mean, not only did we have to film a music video, we also had to make sure no one ate each other. Cool. All right, I think that's perfect. Let's get in here. I mean, you don't want a bear eating a chipmunk. You also don't want a dog eating a chocolate bar.
Mr. Water Heater, come on out.
You gotta have some.
You gotta stay alive. You gotta stay alive.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually super fun, but everything's always crazy at a Polka Maniac show.
But add a dozen mascots takes it to a whole nother level.
Whoa!
work that it took to make all of this happening. It's tremendous.
I mean, the Polka Maniacs, Scott Dank, our photographer. I mean, our team has been working for months
The
on
amount
this.
of phone calls and letters and
emails, so much. You know, calling people's pagers. Iceberg still has a pager, apparently.
Yes.
Hard to get a hold of that penguin. But we've talked about this enough. The wait is over. Here it is, Humans and Mascots, only on KDKA TV, the world premiere of the Pittsburgh Mascot Polka.
Here they come, there they go. Who's inside, you'll never know. But they sure do put on a show. Pittsburgh Mascot Polka. Steely McBean, what a guy. Pirate parrot on the fly. And Iceberg's always skating by. Pittsburgh Mascot Polka. Mrs. T's pierogies racing through. Here come Kenny Kangaroo. Smiling cookie from the Eaton Park. They're getting ready. Get on your mark. Here they come, there they go. Who's inside, you'll never know. But they sure do put on a show. Pittsburgh Mascot Polka. There's Andrew Carnegie, the mascot from the library, where you can take out books for free. Pittsburgh Mascot Polka. They may be feather to third. Their message is loudly heard. Be it panda, cat, or bird. Their actions speak louder than words. Here they come, there they go. Who's inside, you'll never know. But they sure do put on a show. Pittsburgh Mascot Polka.
That's the best music video I've ever seen. Yeah, Ammo, he really knows he's limber.
I know, he did the split.
He did the split. I was
was
surprised by
amazing.
that.
Well, it was, I mean, this whole process, it took so many people saying yes. The Polka Maniacs had to write a song. All these mascots and their affiliated organizations had to take time out of their very busy schedules to come to Bottle Rocket. Bottle Rocket let us film there, so
Did they all get along? I have so many questions. Did all of the mascots get along?
Everyone got along.
Okay,
and when you get all those mascots together, you know, they're talking shop. They're having a good time.
I can imagine. Thank you, Boaz, for bringing us this. I don't have any words.
Can we just end the show now? Let's just play that on repeat for the rest of the show,
I don't know
right?
how we taught this, but thank you. That was so Pittsburgh.
Thank you.
Coming up next on Talk Pittsburgh, she's known for bringing chaos into the kitchen with a Pittsburgh flair. Her antics are spilling into our studio as she embarks on a new journey. That's next.
Take that bone out and then it can lay flat. And then we're gonna go here. Listen, you gotta be super strong, okay? You can do it, put your back into it. And you're gonna break the breastbone down so it lays flat. One more, ready? Okay, there we go. It's spatchcock. Isn't that beautiful?
Put your back into it. That hilariously
gosh.
informative video has racked up nearly 550,000 views on TikTok and counting.
And today we're learning a cooking hack to use on turkey or chicken just in time for Thanksgiving. Content creator Desiree LaGrasse is teaching us the art of spatchcocking. And can you just define spatchcock for me and everyone watching?
Spatchcocking is what I like to call the easiest way to take the stress out of your holidays. We can't take the stress when your family shows up, but we can take the stress away in the kitchen.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do with the spatchcock is you have your chicken, and this is the back of your chicken. You'll see your backbone, and this is the front with your breast. So what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna just remove this backbone.
Okay.
So I'll start it for you, Mikey.
Oh,
You're
thank
gonna go. You're gonna go
surgeon here.
right along both sides of this chicken with your knife. I like to call it a knife because we're fun.
You just dug right in.
And then, well, I've done this so many times. I'm like a professional. So then one of my hacks that I like to use is trusty garden shears, especially if you're doing.
Oh, this is good. I love
if you're
gardening.
doing a turkey, because the bone structure is a lot thicker than a chicken. The garden shears are going to cut through that, and you won't have to like triple sharpen your knife through the process.
Okay.
So Mikey, you just want to take this, and you're going to go right by the side of those cuts and just start clipping away all the way down.
I'm getting squeamish over here.
Okay, so am I?
I'll help you out here. Well,
It's a little tough.
let me see there.
I'm really glad Mikey volunteered for this. I don't know if I'm
There we
up for
go.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Back in there.
Cut.
Oh,
and just
boy.
cut you through that bone.
Gosh. Wow.
Is that a sign that I'm
Mike
doing it
is
right?
You're doing it right. Yeah, you're getting
I'm
it.
trying to put my back into
It's
it.
a sign that you're a trained assassin. I don't know what's happening.
She's also a chiropractor.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh boy. I don't think I want you to do. I think my back's feeling great today. I don't need any.
So I'm going to steal this from you, and I'll finish it off because
Okay.
I've done this a couple hundred times.
I feel odd after that. I feel like I just violated that chicken.
You feel like you have to ask
We all
for
saw it.
forgiveness. But that's okay.
And
It's
so,
okay.
how does this save you time? What are the benefits of spatchcocking?
So basically, by not having that empty cavity in the turkey or the chicken and laying it flat, you're giving it a more even cooking surface. And then your normal turkey or chicken, like unstuffed, you're gonna go 12 to 13 minutes a pound, but if you stuff it, you're cooking at 15 minutes a pound.
Oh, so
By spatchcocking it, you're dropping your time to 4 to 7 minutes a pound. So you're literally cutting your time in half. And then when you look at the size that a full turkey takes in your oven,
Right.
by spatchcocking it, that's a finished chicken there, you see how much room you're gonna save in your oven as well. So then
You just
wow.
went in there like,
the very
gave us no
last
warning.
part. You got to
What did
become
you
a
just do?
chiropractor.
You just broke
Basically,
its
you
back.
just want to give it a little
Oh,
bit of.
ow. We should have put a mic on that thing so we could really hear every one of those snaps.
You just really want to crack that breastbone because then you're going to
Okay.
get the even cooking surface. Now, it's important when you spatchcock that you're going to put this on something where air can flow underneath with a little bit of liquid. That way the steam helps cook the turkey. And also, a big tip with cooking turkeys is if your wings or your drums start to brown too much, just cover them with a little bit of aluminum foil. And
This is so much fun. Like, you're really knowledgeable in the kitchen, and you're hilarious. How did you start making your videos?
I just got in the kitchen and I mean, I ran restaurants for 20 years.
Yeah.
And when I was disabled, I needed something to do. So I jumped in the kitchen and started sharing my recipes with friends and created a beautiful community. We have 1.2 million followers. And we do good things.
Yeah.
Great.
And can you tell us a little bit more about the finished, beautiful version over here? What else did you do to make it look so incredible?
So really all I did, and that's what I love about spatchcocking because it's so simple, it cuts your cook time down so you really don't have to worry about the brine, the injecting, and the basting. All I do is I season this with a little bit of Old Bay, which I call senior citizen Bay.
Love Old Bay.
Cavender's Greek seasoning, a little bit of bone broth on top of a little roaster. Throw it in the oven, and it's done. It's so simple, so quick.
I just feel like I want to resuscitate. Resuscitate this chicken.
I think it's done for.
I think it's
gone.
I think it's dead. Okay.
Wow. Well, thank you so much. You're so skilled and hilarious, Desiree. Thanks so much for joining us. And if you want to keep up with all of Desiree's kitchen's antics and recipes, we're going to link you up to her social media. That's all going to be on our website.
Oh, this poor guy. Okay, still to come on Talk Pittsburgh. Mean Girls set the rule. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. But if you're still trying to fit in, we're finding out how it could be holding you back. It's a conversation with Dr. Katie Stewart you don't want to miss. That's next.
I don't think you can truly belong to anything or any group if you don't belong to yourself first. True belonging requires us to be who we are, not to change who we are. That's fitting in. Fitting in is the greatest threat to belonging.
I think a lot of us have felt that pressure to blend in, especially at work, in school, or even online. So what's really happening when we trade authenticity for acceptance?
Well, Dr. Katie Stewart is here to help us understand what's behind that urge to conform and how can we be sure that we're being sort of true to ourselves first. And so what is it inside us humans that makes us want to conform and fit in so badly?
I mean, there's a lot, actually. If you think about it, when we think about evolution, what do people first think? Survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
But really, for early humans, we had to fit in to work together, right? You had to be part of the group. Then there's a bunch of brain regions that get activated. We have this drive towards it. But also what happens is we have an error monitoring system in our brain. So it's not usually one part of the brain, it's networks working together. And if we express an opinion that goes against the group, we essentially get an error message. It signals a social mistake that makes us want to correct that.
Right.
So we've been doing this forever, and actually they were really great. you know, I'm going to go back to our polkaing today.
Yeah.
There was a Polish-American psychologist named Solomon Asch who did all of these conformity studies, and there were 12 different trials, and I'll try to make it quick, but he would have people in a room. He'd show them a picture of a line, and then a picture of 3 other lines, and they were supposed to say which one matched in length. Typically, there was one test subject, and everybody else was actors, and they would give the wrong answer. Most people, 75%, would give the wrong answer at least once.
Just to fit in.
Just to fit in. And he would debrief and ask them, and they all knew they were giving the wrong answer.
Okay.
Wow. But they didn't like, you know, the dissonance, the discomfort of not fitting in. But 25% of people never gave the wrong answer. And you know who felt better about themselves at the end of the study?
The people who went with
honest.
That makes a lot of sense. So let's break this down even further. Is it good to try and fit in, or should you not try and fit in? Like, what are there different circumstances?
I think this is one of those things that's not inherently good or bad, right? We know that there are times when it's easier, it's better. Like I put on my Instagram stories, tell me about what you do or don't do to fit in. Our beloved chef Janet said, bite my tongue. And I think that's what's happening. In general, is that terrible? No. But if you think about it, this is fascinating to me. Do we think the United States population is extremely divided and we don't agree on things?
Yes.
That's what we think, right? Because the loudest, most extreme voices get the mic.
That's true.
If you survey people, we are pretty close to agreeing on the major things, even hot topics. So what's happening is we are biting our tongues. We are silencing ourselves in an effort to fit in, which Brene Brown, who we saw at the beginning, would call counterfeit connection. We're trying to get to belonging by fitting in, and instead, we're feeling lonely.
You know what, this makes a lot of sense, and I think social media, they feed into this because
100%.
Whatever your opinion is or whatever your thought is about something, that's what you're going to be served. That's what the algorithm is going to show you.
So you believe that that's happening more than it actually is. And we know humans all have a desire to be seen, to be heard, to feel a sense of connection, to feel a sense of belonging. But I think we need those first two to precede the other ones, so to be seen and heard. And if you are self-silencing, if you're not expressing yourself authentically, what's being seen?
Well, a few months ago.
Not you.
Not me,
I was at a coffee shop, and there were like a dozen teen girls came in, and they're all wearing the same jeans and the same shirt and the same black crossbody bag. And it was interesting. So it's like, what do you do?
And that's not terrible, right? Especially, I think it's important to acknowledge that there's a part of this that is extremely appropriate developmentally. We all probably did this as teenagers, right? There's also familiarity. That's what we see, that's what we know, so that's what we do. But if you're doing it all the time and you don't have a space where you feel fully seen and heard, you don't have that.
You got to do your own polka sometimes.
Oh, that's good.
With a mascot.
With a mascot. I feel like we can continue this conversation further. Really good. Thank you, Dr. Katie. So if you're interested in booking a session with Dr. Katie Stewart, we're going to link you up on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh. And we'll be right back. No one matched all the winning Powerball numbers Wednesday, so the jackpot for Saturday is now an estimated $546 million.
Yes, and you could win nearly $1 billion if you play the Mega Millions. If you're playing, good luck to you.
All right, well, KDKA TV News at 4 starts now.